Remember when we arrived in Emeryville last night, and when we checked into the hotel we could see the Bay Bridge? Well, it's morning now and the Bay Bridge is still there, but we have to say goodbye to the Bay Area and get on the big Amtrak superliner heading east across Donner Pass. This time I have a little room, not like the area on yesterday's train. It's called a roomette, just enough for two people to face each other, and the chairs become beds and a bunk at night. Emeryville's quite a place. Major trains stop there, and that's where the train starts, headed to the east. I was reminded immediately just how much water there is in this part of California, for this is what is called the California Delta area, supplying water for much of the state. It's kind of damp up here, but it doesn't stay this way for long. Here's the city of Davis. There's a college there. You can tell by all the bicycles. After you leave Davis, the train starts gaining altitude, and things start looking a little different. It's beautiful country up here, and it's really a reminder of just why it's better to take the train than to drive Interstate 80. We're headed toward Colfax now, which was, when the original railroad was built, an important accomplishment. Colfax is a great little town, and it displays its heritage to the coming of the railroad. There's a little park here with an old-fashioned freight train in it. As you leave Colfax, you'll notice the train goes along an area that was literally dug out of the side of the hill by Chinese workers, and there's one of the original tunnels. And in just a moment, you cross over the top of Interstate 80. These two roads cross each other a lot. And then as you head higher, the terrain changes again. And finally, in the blink of an eye, well, look, you're in Truckee, California, one of my favorite places. It's a genuine tourist trap, and it's a staging point for a lot of mountain climbing and skiing. And wouldn't you know, just as you leave Truckee, you start to see snow. For we're really gaining in altitude, and we're headed up toward Donner Pass, and this should be fun. I was unaware that there would be this much snow this late in the season up here in the higher elevations of California, and suddenly a wall of it. This is good sleeping territory. For the Amtrak train slithers through the area up here, and all through the season they have to run the snow clearing equipment for the Amtrak and the freight. Boy, this is really conducive to sleep. You wonder just how tall these walls of snow are. After you crest the top of Donner Pass, things look a little bit more forested. And as you head out from the Donner Pass area into Nevada, you parallel I-80 through Winnemucca and Elko, and then the old railroad went north to Promontory Summit. So the right-of-way we'll be taking to Salt Lake City is not the original. But I'll tell you, just like US 50 and 80 in Nevada, this is one of the loneliest parts of the world. Finally, on the trip east, nighttime catches up with you, and you look out your bedroom window to see a series of lights going past before you go to sleep.